90% of the time I have voted with George Bush.
Come on.
He and I, we're right there.
Dear Mr. President, yeah, which one? This letter has been written, yes, by the citizen of the hoods that you do not reach.
You can't expect me and people in this government to do what we need to do to protect you and your family if we don't have the tools that we think are necessary.
Omniscient, rise up, come on. Come on. Yeah, my people be banging, okay, my people be slanging, but that ain't nothing in comparison to what the White House is doing. They changing, nothing but the laws rearranging. My liberty's getting all tainted, and I don't know what with my niggas in the hood, but they ain't planning up Nathan. What happened to all of my Panthers? What happened to all of my gangsters? No longer gaining that wisdom, but gaining that dollar and taking their chances. I mean, my people been changing, no longer strength in the making, no longer demanding, cause now we got kicks and whips where nothing is basic. But basics needed in life, and they keep creating more vices. Your people to my people lying, now my people getting no hype then. I know that y'all think you're the boss, your movement is taking the laws. Yes, of course, freedom and all, we taking our rights and demolishing laws. Right, left. They promise you life, but they're giving you death. They're killing your children and writing you checks. They keep you in that economical stress. Left, flank, controlling the system, controlling the bank. They building their teams, they wanna advance. We keeping our stance, united we stand. Divided we fall, 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 united we stand. Right, left, flank, left, flank. Yeah. At ease. What now? My culture is weeping, SWAT team is sweeping. Know why we sleeping, no time for dreaming. Ain't it treating how they be policing our liberties, freedom. What now? My culture is bleeding, I'm losing my truth. They dying in season, what's the reason? There is no reason to roll up the manics, they have you believing. What now? My culture is grieving, the president speaking, security's breaching. Agents are reaching, ready for squeezing, bullets unleashing. Death is my freedom. What now? My culture is seeking a change in the region. There's no allegiance, they not believing the religious teachings. All we do is like hard and keep beefing. Right, left. They promise you life, but they're giving you death. They're killing your children and writing you checks. They keep you in that economical stress. Left, flank, controlling the system, controlling the bank. They building their teams, they wanna advance. We keeping our stance, united we stand. Divided we fall, 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 united we stand. Left, flank, left, flank. At ease. This is the image of freedom they give us, even though they go and tell us don't quote us. Hey, we didn't know you didn't want imperialism, yo, I haven't any y'all wrote us. Simple motherfucker letter to a congressman was finna change this shit. I think Obama should have been proof that when all else fails, they just rearrange this shit. Change the faces, change the orders of them. Countries rearrange the borders of them. Even if it's a poor family of four, the IRS will still take their fucking quarters from them. Even if you in Cali where the weed is legal, they still try to take their fucking quarters from them. Get it? Yo, do you realize, as I say this right now, there's probably a Mexican soldier running for his life, cause the fight that we call the war on drugs ain't nothing more than a bullshit hype. And a bullshit type of way to maintain the cocaine and heroin traffic, right? Straight from the hands of the lower class, right into the nose of these model chicks. Yeah, the government is nothing but pimps, my nigga, and y'all just some POLITRICKS. Right, left. They promise you life, but they're giving you death. They're killing your children and writing you checks. They keep you in that economical stress. Left, flank, controlling the system, controlling the bank. They building their teams, they wanna advance. We keeping our stance, united we stand. Divided we fall, 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 united we stand. Left, flank, left, flank. At ease.
Since the beginning of this campaign, we've been talking about change. Everywhere I go, we've been talking about change. That's been the theme of this campaign. And we must be on to something, because I notice now everybody's talking about change now. Everybody's talking about change.